Hi friends, welcome to StockGen. Today we will see a detailed analysis on IndusInd Bank. Remember, these are my views based upon the research I have done and this is not a recommendation in any way. However, you can watch this video for educational purpose and do your own research before investing. The bank began its operations on 17th April 1994 under the chairmanship of S.P. Hinduja with the primary objective of serving the NRI community. IndusInd Bank has 1,991 branches or banking outlets and 2,760 ATMs spread across in different geographical locations of the country. It also has representative offices in London, Dubai, and Abu Dhabi. Mumbai has the maximum number of branches, followed by New Delhi and Chennai. If we look at the loan book of IndusInd Bank, their corporate loan book is 44%, their vehicle loan book is 28%, and other loan book is 17%. IndusInd Bank was trading around 1600 levels in the month of December 2019, and on 24th March 2020 it made a low of around 240, which means a fall of around 85% in just 4 months. Currently, IndusInd Bank is trading at around 420. The reasons behind this highest falling are the panic triggered by coronavirus. It is common for everyone. Another thing was more state government deposits withdrawn, and this is because of Yes Bank issue and also market overreacting with this bank a little higher than other banks. Another reason for this is the management change, where Mr. Romesh Sopti, the former CEO's term ended and Mr. Sumant Katpalia took over the managing director and CEO position. The last reason is the corporate loans. Market fear was created due to their loan exposure to ILNFS and Vodafone Idea. Last 10 years of IndusInd Bank growth rate, PE ratio is far better than other banks. Gross NPA is under control and loan books are good. If we look at their last 3-year performance, their revenue grew from 10,234 crores to 19,011 crores, which is almost 23% CAGR. Their deposits grew from 1,26,572 crores to 2,02,027 crores, which is almost 17% CAGR. Their loan book grew from 1,13,081 crores to 2,06,783 crores, which is almost 22% CAGR. Their net interest margin ratio grew from 3.99% to 4.25%. Their cost to income ratio fell by 46.74% to 43.04, which is a positive sign. Their branch network expanded from 1200 to 1911. Their profit after tax grew from 2,868 crores to 4,458 crores. Their client base grew from 9.5 million to 25 million. If we look in detail at the quarter 4 results of FY20 and compare it with the last year results quarter 4 of FY19, their net interest income grew by 45%, fee income grew by 14%, revenue grew by 32%, operating profit grew by whopping 38%. Their net profit degrew by 12% due to increase in provisions from 1,561 crores in quarter 4 FY19 to 2,440 crores in quarter 4 FY20, which is almost 56% increase in provisions. The loan book grew by 11%, deposits grew by 4%, CASA degrew by 3% mainly due to withdrawal of state government deposits after Yes Bank issue. Now let us look in detail and compare the entire results of financial year 2019 and financial year 2020. Their net interest income grew by 36%, their operating profit grew by 34%, their profit after tax grew by 35% despite increase in provisions by 50%, which is a good sign. Their return on assets grew by 1.56%, return on equity grew by 14.67%, their net interest margin grew to 4.14% from 3.8%. Their net NPA improved from 1.21% to 0.91%. According to the news on April 1st, private lender IndusInd Bank on Wednesday announced that its promoter group had paid in full a borrowing arrangement with Citibank London, thereby releasing 23.8 million shares of the bank. The lending arrangement was availed in September 2016 as per an exchange filing, which was a positive sign. Also, the Hindujas have asked the Reserve Bank of India that they be allowed to raise their stake in private sector lender IndusInd Bank to 26% from the mandated 15%, citing the relaxation granted to Uday Kotak recently. I think this is the right opportunity for us to support the bank, though it does not need capital for 2 years, Hinduja said. It is always better to come in when the prices are down. These are very positive signs as their promoter group released their entire pledge with Citibank. Also, Hindujas wanted to increase their stake from around 15% to 26%. IndusInd Bank earnings per share is around 64 rupees. Price to earning is around 6.65. Price to book value is 1.1, which I feel are very attractive. According to my analysis, this bank will come out of this COVID-19 crisis maybe in the next 2 quarters and start growing. Best entry level, according to me, is near the book value of the company, which is around 380. If anybody is interested to open a demat account with India's best broking firm, Angel Broking, click on the link given in the description. Please like, share and subscribe and stay tuned. We will come up with a new video very soon. If you have any doubts regarding stock market or if you want us to do on any specific stock analysis, comment below. Thank you and take care.